What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I would appreciate it if y'all would humor me as I express frustration, because I do want to. I think there is enough annoying stuff that happened today that it is worth a video complaining about it. My number one thing that I want to talk about in this video is pack weight and how just frustrating it is across the board in terms of rewards, players, new players. Like it's just. I have several grievances with 2K that I kind of want to bring up and discuss in this video that I haven't talked about too much on this channel. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I hit 40K like 3 weeks ago. I'm still saying it, but appreciate all y'all's support. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Okay, so number one, the thing that I'm most frustrated about is this is ridiculous. 100 overall Victor Wembanyama. There are 3 of him on the auction house. Packs have been out for an hour and 7 minutes as I record this video. There are, and I am not exaggerating, hundreds of each of the other dark matter, or of each of the other 100 overalls on the auction house. Hundreds. I am not exaggerating in the slightest. If you go scroll through each of them, there are so many of these players, and there are 3 100 overall Victor Wembanyama's. Now, I do understand that a lot of people who pull Wemby are probably keeping him as opposed to these other 4 guys where they're probably not getting kept. That being said, it is very, 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 very clear that Wemby is coming out of packs way less than the other 100 overalls. It is not close. It is not a half or a third or a fourth or a fifth as much. It is like a 100th as much. It's unbelievable how much more rare he is than the other cards. That is extremely frustrating. Yet another completely unattainable Wemby card for 90% of the community. And the thing is, I say that as somebody who will have enough MT to get him if I want him, especially when his price inevitably does drop a bit here in a few days, as tends to be the case. But he's extremely expensive, way more than all the other cards, and that's annoying in of itself. I think it is ridiculous, by the way, that I have an account that I was given with 6 million MT and some of the very best cards in the game. And I am not going to be able to maintain that account as being a truly one of the best accounts in the game all the way until the end of the year without spending more money on it. With that much stuff on the account as it was given to me, it's pretty insane that the game is that money hungry. You have to sink that much money into it, because at the end of the day, I'm just not going to be able to get all these top cards. Like, I can't get these GOAT cards and these unbelievably expensive 100 overalls. I can't get all of them on a weekly basis. I have to like pick and choose, because obviously, I mean, I wanted Luka, for example, so I had to pick him. I wanted Pettit, so I had to spend 2.5 mil to get him, but like, I got to pick and choose on the cards that I really want to get. And so I just think that's kind of insane, to be totally honest. But I think it's really unfortunate people are going to grind these events and a lot of these rewards throughout the season, and they're just so mediocre. Because yes, there is positive. The positive is the Dikembe Mutombo in the event. The positive is the Dark Matter Kenyon Martin. The positive is the Galaxy Opal, Purvis Ellison, and Michael Oluwakandi, both of whom I already bought because I'm going to do gameplays on them later on today because they're extremely elite Galaxy Opal budget cards. That is the positive. There is positive to be found from today's content. But the problem is there's a lot of negative. KG, entirely, completely, and utterly unattainable. Not KG, I'm sorry, Akeem and Paulo. We knew that was going to be the case, but they're both completely unattainable. Ralph Sampson, Larry Johnson, both unattainable as well, completely. Allen Iverson, kind of maybe borderline, but he's a 6-foot point guard. He stinks. The 100 overalls aren't exciting. Kenyon Martin's great, but the other Dark Matters are a bit underwhelming. And it's just, there's not even a free 10 bucks in the exchange this time. It's just disappointing. It's underwhelming. It's mediocre. It's not what I think people were excited about with this festival. I think the people were excited about the potential of getting more and more as last festival continued to improve things. And this just hasn't been the case. Just on the surface, as of right now, this festival does not look even as rewarding as last festival. There's less to do challenge-wise so far. I'm assuming 2K is going to drop some more challenges, and I hope they do, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm pretty frustrated right now. And the thing is, like, all the stuff that's been grindable throughout the season, the reason you would get a team is to play the game modes, but the game modes themselves aren't rewarding. Getting these 100 overall premium packs and maybe 100 plus, but at the plus is extremely silent, so you're not actually going to get it. I'm sure that's in 200 wins. All the other rewards are stinky. I've opened multiple people's 400 park win rewards and not gotten a single good 100 overall out of that. I've seen all these downtown packs, and I opened a couple of those, and those were nothing good. And the locker code 100s generally aren't that great, although those were nice to at least get, but there's just so much mediocrity. The pack weight is so skewed towards getting bad cards out of the free RNG rewards. When 2K does drop an insane 100 overall, like a Victor Wembanyama, that is one of those best card in the game type cards, they skew the odds so that he barely ever comes out of packs. It's just so frustrating, and I think it's so disappointing because there is, man, if Wemby was getting pulled like the other 100 overalls, he'd still be expensive, but imagine 100 overall Wemby like a million MT or sub million MT. That's a card that a lot of people could access. That'd be an insane end game card. Imagine if they had made Invincible Ralph Sampson a free option. Yes, there's Goat Yao, who's going to be insanely expensive, and oh well, sure, a lot of the community couldn't get him, but imagine if a lot of the community could get Ralph Sampson for free, if they dropped enough challenges to make him attainable for free. That would be so huge for the positive of the game. They'd be like, yeah, we dropped this insanely amazing 7/6 perfect sig god 99 everything every legend badge, but we also dropped a 7/4 99 everything still good legend badge, a super good jump shot card for free that isn't as good, but he can compete. But no, they didn't do that. And it's just, I don't know. It gets to a point where small stuff builds up, and then again, you get frustrated again. It's just like, I'm personally trying to play the game with the mindset that you kind of have to accept that the game mode kind of stinks to enjoy it. As weird as that is to say, you have to accept that they are who they are. Top tier cards are pretty much mostly going to be unattainable, and you have to play the game and take advantage of what is there that is positive, or try to ignore all the negative. And you can have a somewhat positive experience while doing that at times. But there is a lot of days, there are certain days and certain times where it's just the buildup of the BS is like, God, it's so frustrating. And so that's when it comes to a video like this, where I just kind of want to complain. So I hope y'all aren't too angry at me for my expression of my frustration. I bet a lot of y'all probably feel similarly in terms of just like, yeah, there's things about this that I'm going to enjoy, and things about this that a lot of y'all probably are going to enjoy and will be able to add to your squads and improve your teams. And I'm honestly looking forward to my attainable series this week, because there's multiple really good cards that I'll be able to add to the squad. And obviously really good cards dropping in packs as well is going to drop the market as a whole, which makes other guys attainable to be bought for the squad as well. So like, they're a positive, right? And I can find the positive. That doesn't take away and completely nullify the fact that there's a lot of negative and a lot of frustration and a lot of exasperation that I think I and a lot of other people share towards my team as of right now, in terms of the way that they've handled things recently, and in terms of the way that this festival specifically looks to be being handled. So I'm disappointed, I'm exasperated, and I'm especially irked when it's like, come on, y'all. The card from today that I looked at and I was like, who do I want to add on my God squad? 100 overall Wemby. He's going to get pulled decently commonly, right? No. 3 of them on the auction house. Seriously? The player that I was really hoping would be attainable today, Ralph Sampson. They made growth last festival towards the Invincibles almost being attainable for free. Not quite, but they were close. This one, it looked like it was reasonable. Nope. Not going to be attainable at all. Just not the progress I was hoping for, not the growth that I was hoping for, and not the really good that I was hoping for from this festival. There is some positive, but it's just not quite what I was hoping it would be. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all humoring me and my complaining. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.